Welcome, independent artists, musical storytellers, and innovative beat makers. I'm Sanjay C, and in this episode of Music Gear News, I'm going to cover some crazy news from Native Instruments and Izotope. Yes, new updates to Machine Plus, an Atom Audio giveaway from one of my creator friends, a new Google augmented reality synth experience, and more. Plus, I've got a sneaky deal for you today, how to save some money on an output plugin. Of course, this video would not be complete without a freebie as well. Let's get to the news. First up, Native Instruments and Izotope are now joining forces. Yes, they are now part of a joint creator group. What does creator group actually mean? Well, the heads of both companies will work side by side as co-presidents, but they say that Izotope and Native Instruments brands will still exist independently. Interesting. But more importantly, what does it mean for us? They hint at enhancing their products together using Native Instruments' experience with integrated hardware and Izotope's intelligent audio processing experience. I'm hoping for tighter integration of Izotope effects tools with Native Instruments hardware. Imagine ozone mastering built into Machine Plus. That would be cool. I'm sure you are all familiar with both these companies and their products. What would be a dream collaboration from these companies? Let me know in the comments. Speaking of Machine Plus, Native Instruments has updated the standalone machine with new features including Machine Jam integration and the ability to connect an external hard drive and load your own samples into your project. What I found even more interesting is that they've added full support for connecting Native Instruments keyboards, which, when you connect an S-Series keyboard, now gives you a full DAW beat-making and keyboarding workstation with 4 screens and no computer. You can browse for sounds on the keyboard while playing and tweaking your beat on Machine Plus. I see a world of possibilities here already. Very exciting to see where this will take beat makers. In fact, I'm interested in trying this out in the synth area I'm building in my studio right now. More on that in a later video. Next, if you missed my last video, you still need to know about this story. M-Audio has added another keyboard to its new Oxygen Pro line, and it's a full 88-key hammer action keyboard with all the features of the Oxygen Pro. The most important part of this news is that it's now the cheapest 88-key hammer action DAW controller that you can buy at $799. That's $100 less than the Arturia Keylab 88 and $250 less than the S88 by Native Instruments, which are the only other real competitors in the 88-key MIDI controller world right now. If you've been waiting for a cheap way to get DAW control and hammer action keys in your studio, this may be the right keyboard for you, especially because it's compatible with so many DAWs. Check out that video. I give you the pros and cons of the M-Audio Hammer 88 Pro. Link is in the description. Okay, quick news story from Presonus. They have released version 5.2 of their Studio One DAW with lots of improvements. Among the most interesting new features are the ability to trigger different sections of your song while performing it live, kind of like Ableton Live Scenes. There are a number of new features for composers, including articulations while using orchestral libraries and improvements to the scoring tools as well. They've also added support for Sphere right in the Studio One browser and improved the Arrow tool and the hardware controller support for Atom SQ and Fader port. Lots of new stuff. If you're interested in Studio One and the update, you can read more using the link below. Finally, that Google virtual synth thing. Well, Google has just launched a virtual synth augmented reality experience that you can try online. It's part of the Music Makers and Machines online exhibit, which has lots of interesting info about the history of electronic music. Most fun is the AR Synth Room, where you can load right into your browser the Moog Memory Moog, the ARP Odyssey, the Akai 8900, and other retro gear, and interact with them and make some kind of sounds. I'll add a link below so you can play around with it. So what's new in my studio? Well, this week we're working on lighting. My photographer brother-in-law arrived to help me with the studio lighting. Lots of unboxing to do here. If you watched my video on Tuesday, you would have got a glimpse of the new synth jamming area in the background. Well, it needs some lighting improvement as well. And I've got a brand new synth that I've just added to the family. So yeah, it's coming along. Quick giveaway and cool video announcement. My friend and film composer, Evan Hodges, just posted a video showing how he converted a shipping container in his backyard into a music studio. Yes, a shipping container. It's pretty incredible what you can do in any space. He shares why he did it, how he did it, the cost and everything. It's a very cool video, and he's running a giveaway with Adam Audio. Enter the giveaway for a chance to win studio monitors and a subwoofer from Adam Audio. I'll add a link to that video in the description. All right, we've got some deals, and here they are. First up, one of the mics I recommended in my budget studio mic video has dropped in price for a limited time. The AKG P220 condenser mic is now $119, which is a great deal. Next, Output is having a sale on its effects plugins, which I highly recommend. Thermal and Portal are excellent plugins, and you can get them 30% off right now. But here's another thing. I wouldn't recommend buying Movement as a plugin alone. Here's why. You get Movement free with any Presonus interface, including the $100 AudioBox 96. So yeah, it's cheaper to buy the Presonus AudioBox even if you don't need the audio interface, because you get Movement for free, as well as a bunch of other really good plugins. Don't forget, Sanjay C finds the best deals for you. All right, next, you can get Air Hybrid 3, Mini Grand, and Velvet all for 96% off. Yeah, that's $10 for all three of those plugins. Oh, and one more thing, use the code MTMYL right now to get 20% off anything from my sample pack and virtual instrument store and my merch. Yep, limited time to get my Virtual Rhodes instrument or my Aurora or Friday Night sample packs for 20% off. Thank you for supporting my channel.
Music connects us all around the world and in all the corners of the continents. We can't travel, but your music has. And your music makes a difference. Meet our featured artist, Juan Sebastian. Juan is from the south of Chile, in South America. His favorite gear is the Proco Rat guitar pedal, and his favorite plugin is the Air Mini Grand Piano. Follow Juan on Instagram, and if you'd like to share your music with the world, follow and tag Sanjay C, hashtag Sanjay C News, and please keep sharing your music with us. We love it.
All right, what's the freebie of the week? Well, thanks to Yuhan for recommending this one. Cinna is a freeware synth plugin with 5 wave shapes, delay, chorus, and lots of fun thrown in. You can download it for free using the link in the video description. That's it for the news. Keep making the music you love, and I'll see you again on Tuesday for a brand new video. See you later.